kind of a big deal.
I know y'all are probably like, yo, Cuba, you stay in hats lately. What the fuck is going on? Where I'm trying to let my hair grow, it's just not doing what it's supposed to do. So it's looking kind of, I don't know. Once you start seeing those little light pattern baldness, oh, my anxiety kicks up. You know what else kicks up my anxiety? The fact that these 5 fragrances that I have on here are underrated, aren't really spoken about that much, and do need a little bit of light because these shits are solid. Let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you on to 5 underrated fragrances that I think are on point. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. You know, I like to make it short, sweet, kind of to the point, not complicated for dummies version of these fragrance videos. So I'm going to put you on to 5 fragrances that I feel are really solid, beautiful fragrances. Will get you the compliment factor that you're looking for. Some of them have a little bit of depth and creativity to it. Others are very clear, dumb reach. This will spray, this will smell nice. I'm not going to get anybody pissed or offended. The first fragrance is none other than by the house of Ferrari. Is that even a house? The fragrance is called Scuderia Forte. Now, this was sent to me years ago by my brother Chad over at Gentleman's Journey. He's aka Mr. Ferrari guy. And what attracted me about this particular fragrance is has plum, B. You know, daddy loves plum. It's just juicy, fresh, ripe, bit dripping down your chin. It has a little bit of a cinnamon vibe, so it has very nice holiday spices with a juicy plum opening. It has a mass appealing quality. It's very designer-ish. And right around the price point where it's supposed to be, within that $15 to $30 bracket, it smells just of that, but really fun. It doesn't smell like 17 other fragrances that you may smell at Century 21. This has a little bit of uniqueness to it. It is synthetic as fuck, but for the people who aren't fragrance snobs and really don't give a shit about naturals, aroma chemicals, synthetics, they don't give a shit. They want something that's sweet, mass appealing, very nice, will perform decently on their skin, and might be able to get a little neck top at the end of the day. I think this will do it for you. And it has plum. Plum is my shit. I like plum. This isn't organic Whole Foods plum, but listen, a little GMO never killed anybody. It might have, but you know, I'm still alive. Ferrari Scuderia Forte. Delicious. Next one. The next fragrance nobody has ever talked about. I don't think anybody probably has this fragrance in their collection. I mentioned it a few years back because I bagged this off of either Marshall's or TJ Maxx for $9. And still, great shelf life, has power behind it, has depth, has a little bit of complexity, and pretty fucking solid. The fragrance is none other than by the house of TOKYOMILK. I'm telling you, it's dark, bulletproof. The fun thing about this fragrance is I don't gotta think about it too much because the notes are written right in the fucking front. Smoked tea, coconut milk, crushed cedar, and ebony woods. Let me tell you, the milky coconut in here is definitely the star. It has like one of the most creamiest coconut that you can think of in this fragrance. Now, it's dark and a little bit complex. It's not super mass appealing, but when you're looking for something on an extremely low budget, it has some character and just doesn't smell like a fucking mess. This is really interesting. Not to mention the performance factor on this is pretty awesome. It's like 7+ hours for a $9 fragrance, which is fucking astronomical. This fragrance is super surprising to me. Again, it has niche type quality at a $9 budget with complexity, and it doesn't smell like everything else on the fucking table. So if you're looking for something complex, compliment factor, creaminess, and darkness, TOKYOMILK Bulletproof or TOKYOMILK Dark Bulletproof, sick. Next one. The next fragrance was sent to me by Perfumology almost a year ago, maybe a little bit less than a year ago, and it was love at first sniff. The fragrance is called Leima. I want to say this is slept on because this is green garden, beautiful citrus, bright, inviting, invigorating, just very beautiful and homey and snuggly and just different. It has this vibe about it that makes it aromatherapeutic. It just gives you like a lift up. You know what I'm saying? Like when the doctor lifts your man tits, you know what I'm saying? You want to take a deep breath and just go, ah. It doesn't smell like a trash bomb. It smells beautiful. It doesn't smell like a green Irish tweed just because it's green. It doesn't smell like a Chanel Edition Blanche because it's citrusy. It doesn't smell like anything. It just smells beautiful. Garden, green, bright, perfect for the spring and summer, especially the springtime, because it'll just enhance the whole fucking ambiance of spring in this fragrance. I think Perfumology did a great job with this fragrance. And talk about invigorating and something that needs a little bit more love. This should be it. Next one. The next fragrance was sent to me also by Door Parfums, and this is part of that RIRANA line. RIRANA really hasn't let me down, just like Rihanna never lets it down in the type of quality fragrances that they've been producing, and this one is no exception. This is Coconut Nanas by RIRANA. That's right, coconut tits. Nah, I don't know if that's really what it means, but you know, in my world it is. Coconutty, pineapple, spiciness like saffron, musk, and peach. So it's very fruity, very bright, very for the spring and summertime also, but also has a little bit of depth to it that you can wear it in the autumn time. Not for the winter personally, although I have put it on. It's just nice. It just makes you feel like I'm anticipating summertime to come, and I need something to just remind me of the good times where I could just wear my grass skirt and coconut bra. This is definitely fucking edible. It just makes you want to eat a fruit salad. You want to be healthy. You want to just stick a plastic fork in this shit and sit outside, smell the fresh air or the weed smoke wherever you live, and just enjoy the fruity muskiness of this fragrance. Beautiful fragrance, great quality, great quality, and I think this is gonna be a hit for the people who start to sniff this shit. Just saying. Next one. And last and certainly not least, a fragrance that isn't talked about really that much anymore. A few years back it had a 10-second hype train, but I continue to stick by this motherfucker over its comparison of Bleecker Street, and the fragrance is none other than Ralph Lauren's Purple Label. Gorgeous fucking bottle. I love this purple color. It's just my shit. I'm a Ralph Lauren fan. This is compared to Bleecker Street. Now, this for me is better than Bleecker Street. This is darker. I feel like this is slightly more mature than Bleecker Street. I think this has a little bit more rugged edge and fashionable appeal than Bleecker Street. For the basic motherfucker, they're gonna compare it side by side and be like, yeah, this is exactly the same. No, it's not exactly the same. They're very similar, but it's not exactly the same. This has an edge. When it dries down on my skin, it's just sexy, man. You wanna throw on a jean jacket with some rips, some Amiri jeans, and a nice fucking boot. You want to throw on some dope shades and make sure you have enough mousse and volume in your hair to fucking rock this fragrance. This is fashionable, sexy, delicious. Bleecker Street is dope. I do like Bleecker Street, but this for me is the darker, more mature, more fashionable version of Bleecker Street. This was discontinued for about 20 seconds and then it came back on the market. I don't know how you can buy this on the secondary. Ralph Lauren website might have it. I haven't shopped it around because I haven't needed to. But I'm telling you, if you like Bleecker Street and you want something a little bit darker, a little bit more fashionable, and I feel slightly a little trendier, better for me, Purple Label is just doing it for the kid, B. And that's it. That's it. I've just put you onto 5 fragrances that I feel are super underrated. These are all different price points. You got Ferrari starting at like a $15 to $30 mark. You got that TOKYOMILK at like $9 if you can find it. Then you got something like the Coconut Nanas, which is around the $80, $100 mark. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart, and you know who it is. These are all ball sprayers, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. It's the biggest in the game by far, at least in my mind. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.